Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is a general love reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. My love for you scares me. Well, these 6 words say so much, don't they? My love for you. First of all, it tells us that your person feels a very deep love for you. But it also tells us that they've never experienced love like this in their entire life. For some of you, perhaps this person has never experienced love in their entire life. But whatever it is for your person, they're acknowledging that they have been scared of this love. Because it's big, it's overwhelming, it's overpowering. It moved very quickly between the two of you, and they couldn't understand why their feelings for you developed so fast. Because that doesn't make sense in their world, in their reality. So they had been trying to understand what was going on. Instead, they should have been just trying to go with it, to go with the flow, to allow their feelings and their emotions and their love to grow, because things would be very differently if this person wasn't afraid of what they were feeling. But because this love is so powerful and consuming, it did scare them, and they were trying to understand it within the confines of what their current experiences or past experiences have been. So trying to rationalize this perhaps with their head. How could this be real? How can I care about someone so soon after I met them? I am obsessed with this person. Why do I feel my heart opening to them when I've only known them a few days or a few weeks? Whatever it has been for your person, right? But that is what their experience has been. And they have no frame of reference for any of this. It's something that feels very foreign to them. So of course it has scared them. But as well, during this time that you are away from one another, this person is understanding and seeing and getting it, that this isn't a scary love, that it is a real love, that it is a love that allows the two of you to connect to the soul level and experience something with each other that many people on this planet don't get to experience. And that is this soul deep connection, this soul deep bond that you share with each other. So while this person has been afraid of what they feel for you and scared of the love and scared of their feelings, they have been working at releasing their fears, because what I'm really hearing coming in from your person is they want to embrace this love. They want to open up their heart and their soul to this connection, because when this person returns, all of that fear is going to be gone, and it's going to be replaced by this deep love that they have for you. Because we have to remember, fear and love cannot exist in the same space. Your person was listening to their fears. Instead, they're going to be following their heart and listening to their soul. I don't know if I can meet your expectations. Am I good enough for you? Well, I feel that this is something that your person plays over and over in their head. And that comes from their insecurities, perhaps. It comes from old wounds where people have told them that they're not good enough, that they're never going to amount to anything, that they're just not going to be able to do anything with their life. And sometimes that's something that can be embedded within us from childhood. And that is something that we really have to work at releasing. But I feel that this person's lack of worthiness, lack of confidence is something as well that they are working on. Because this person wants to meet your expectations. They have been afraid that they were going to fail at this. And that can be part of the reason that they ran away. Fear of failure at being able to go through the change. Fear of failure at being able to grow and transform and hit that place of emotional maturity and stability. Being scared of what they feel for you. These are the things that cause someone to shut down and run away. But your person wants to be good enough for you. They want to love you at your level. They want to return at your level. They are raising their vibration even now because they are changing and evolving. because change is something that comes to all of us who are in these connections. It's just how it works. We can run from it, we can resist it, we can try to avoid it, but in the end, that change is going to happen because resistance is futile when it comes to soul transformation. We are here for a reason, and that is for our personal and spiritual growth. And these kind of connections that you have with your person, a divine counterpart connection, whether you are soulmates or twin flames, those kind of relationships are going to provide the greatest opportunities for spiritual growth because they will knock you down and they will make you feel like you are just being ripped apart. And for many of you, that is what you have gone through. That has been your experience. But as you work through that dark night, you find your way back towards the light again. And that is what is happening for your person as well. Realizing that being scared of the love that they feel for you was really silly. Knowing that that was not the right thing to do. Fearing that they can't meet your expectations because they fear failing. That is something that they realize is silly as well, because they want to be good enough. They want to be the person who can meet you at your level. So they are going through this transformation and change even now, just like you have been going through it. And that is how these connections are truly designed. So that during this time that you are away from each other, that is where the growth, the awakening, the development occurs. So that when you come back together, you are a much more powerful couple, a much more powerful team, because you will be a team as you come back together, because you will build a rock-solid relationship with each other. But your person does have these moments where they're fearful, where they're afraid, where they wonder if they are good enough for you. And so instead of just dwelling in that place of fearing that they're not good enough for you, what they've been doing is making themselves worthy. Growing, transforming, and evolving, making themselves worthy of you and of this connection, because this person does not want to fail. They don't want fear to get in the way of this relationship. So when they show back up, they're going to be ready. They're no longer going to fear what is happening between the two of you, and you will see them being ready to embrace this connection. I was raised not to show my emotions. Did your person ever share this with you, that they were afraid or that they were raised not to show their emotions? Many times people are raised that way. I don't know why parents do that to their children, but yet they do. Perhaps, well, not perhaps, but it's usually because it's how they were raised by their parents. But with this person not being raised to show their emotions, of course, what they feel for you would definitely scare them. Telling us that they have a lot that they've been trying to overcome during the time you've been away from each other, but overcome it, they will, because they are being consistent, they are being determined, and come hell or high water, this person is going to overcome all of this because they want to be successful at overcoming this fear, because they understand that love is not to be feared but embraced. They also want to be able to meet your expectations, so they are raising their vibration. They are going through transformation so that they can meet you at your level to make sure that, yes, they are good enough for you. They don't know how to be vulnerable. And this perhaps is probably, for many of you watching the reading, the biggest thing with this person. If they were raised not to show their emotions, they perhaps do not know how to be vulnerable. And this is something that they are having to learn, but willing to learn they are, because what I'm really hearing coming in very loudly from Spirit is that they want to open up to you. They want to be able to meet you at your level. They want to be able to build a better relationship for the two of you, because the love that they feel for you is so intense and so powerful. It did scare them, but they want to get back to it because they want to lose themselves in this love that they feel for you. Never underestimate how much I do love you. I might not show it, but you really are my one true love. See, I feel that this person has carried their love for you, tucked away in their heart and in their soul, kind of like a secret admirer in a way, just keeping it something hidden, although you could tell that this person had feelings for you. They are overcoming the challenges of all of this. They are overcoming the challenges of what they need to work on right now because they see that fear and love cannot exist in the same space. They see that being afraid of the love that they feel for you was not the right thing to do because they understand now that it's something that's supposed to be experienced and felt, something that's supposed to come from their heart and not from their head. This person was trying to understand this relationship, trying to put parentheses around it or perhaps compartmentalize it, and that doesn't work, does it? Not really, because these relationships, as I've already mentioned, need to be experienced with the heart and with the soul. They cannot be understood with the head, which is why if you try to explain to someone who has not experienced this kind of relationship, they just look at you with deer in the headlights blank stare because they can't understand it. And you can't fully understand it unless you have experienced it yourselves. And that is what your person is realizing, that I am experiencing this, that this is real, that I really shouldn't be afraid, that I should just go with the flow and allow whatever God has in store for me to come into my life the way that it needs to. I know that I'm going to make myself good enough for you. And although I was raised not to show my emotions, I am going to be able to open my heart. I'm going to be able to be vulnerable because I want to tell you and I want to show you how I feel about you. But please be patient with me because that first time might be very, very scary for me. I always thought vulnerability was something that was a weakness, but I see now, no, not at all. It takes a lot of strength and courage to be vulnerable. But I know that this is how I need to be in order to be the partner who is good enough for you, in order to be the partner who can meet you at your level. And this is what I am going to do because I do love you. And while I haven't perhaps shown you or told you how much I do love you, I am going to make it a point when I come back to show you and tell you all the time because you really are my one true love and you always have been. So let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. If loving you is wrong, then I don't ever want to be right. Well, isn't that a song? If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right, baby, or something like that. Well, your person knows that loving you is right. They wish they had loved you more when the two of you were spending time together before. But they were raised not to show their emotions. They did not know how to be vulnerable. They did not know how to let their guard down and let you in. Or perhaps they had let their guard down before with someone before you and they got really hurt by all of that. So they bottled everything up, closed everything up, and hid behind that wall. But this person is going to let down their guard because they want to experience this real love with you. They don't want to be afraid of what they feel for you anymore because they see that being fearful of that has caused them a lot of emotional turmoil. I do feel this person misses you so much more than you realize. They are having to face their own heartache and heartbreak because they know that they brought a lot of damage into your life as well, breaking your heart, breaking their own in the process because of their fears, because of their insecurities. But now they want to rise up by raising their vibration, by becoming the partner who is worthy of you and of this relationship, by telling you and showing you how they feel about you because they do love you. And if loving you is wrong, they don't ever want to be right. This person knows that loving you is the right thing. It's the right thing for them. It's the right thing for their life. And they are hoping that you are thinking it's the right thing for you as well. Because this person is going to show up and open up to you in a way that's going to really surprise you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. We'll use some tarot cards now and see what else is coming through. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Well, this is the Magician. Well, the Magician tells us your person desires you. They're very attracted to you. This person is doing whatever they need to do as well to manifest those things within them. to start reaching out to you, getting rid of their fear, getting rid of their doubt, getting rid of their illusions. That is what this Magician card is all about. Being able to stand in their power and show up for you in a way this person has never shown up for you before. The interesting thing about the Magician as well is that it is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is the planet of communication. Your person knows that they need to bridge the distance. They know that they need to reach out to you. And they are finding everything within them that they need right now to make that happen. Whether it's the right words, whether it's the courage, whether it's the confidence, they are going to do it. Because the Magician is about getting things done, making things happen by a sheer force of will and willpower that your person is going to be using to come at you with everything that they have. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to hear? What is Spirit revealing for all of this? And this is the Seven of Swords. Well, the Seven of Swords is the card of the runner, actually, telling us that yes, your person did run away. They shut down. They bottled everything up and disappeared from your life because they were afraid of their love. They were afraid of what they were feeling. They were afraid that you were perhaps going to find something out about them that you would find distasteful, and then you were going to shut down and leave them, abandoning them. But all of those abandonment issues and rejection fears are things that this person has been working on during this time that you've been away from each other. But as well, running away because they didn't feel good enough for you, feeling unworthy in some way. But all of that is changing because the Magician leads the way for the tarot portion of this reading. Your person getting whatever they need to get, doing whatever they need to do, and making it happen because they have the will to make it happen. Now, the other interesting thing about the Seven of Swords is that it is about the long-term view. And it is about plans and schemes. And your person figuring out their plans, figuring out their plan of approach. What are they going to say to you? How are they going to say it? How are they going to open their heart to you? Thinking all of this through, because with the Seven of Swords, it is about looking at the past, looking at the present, and then figuring out what you are going to do to make a difference in the future. And that is what your person is doing even now. How can I make things different for the future? I have to show up in a big way. Figuring all of that out. But they will get it done because this Magician assures us that this person is coming at you with desire, with love, with affection. Because also with the Magician, it is about you and this person connecting to each other on every single level there is. That is why this relationship between the two of you, why this love is so powerful and overwhelming, because you both check everything off for each other. Exactly in all the places. You fit together perfectly, like yin and yang, actually. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a very big difference from that Seven of Swords, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is. Because the Nine of Cups is all about happiness and love and your person wanting to return to all of this with you. Your person's going to be able to show up for you and tell you how they feel about you, because the Nine of Cups, we have to consider, is 9 cups filled to the top with love. Cups are ruled by the element of water, and water is emotions, feelings, romance, intuition, but most importantly, love. 9 cups filled to the top with the love that this person feels for you. And that is part of what they are thinking about and strategizing with this Seven of Swords, which is about the long-term view, the long game. But this Nine of Cups also tells us that this person is happiest when the two of you are together. They'd never felt such happiness as when they were with you. They'd never felt such peace. They'd never felt such contentment, feeling as if they had everything in their life that they could ever hope, wish, pray, or dream of. But yet, they let their fear get in the way, kicking themselves in the booty for all of that at the moment as well, That's part of that Seven of Swords, looking back to the past and seeing what I did wrong to figure out how I'm going to make it better moving forward. But with the Nine of Cups, it is about your person saying you fulfill everything that they dream for, wish for, hope for, pray for when it comes to a romantic partner, telling us that they see that you are perfect for them. And they are trying to make themselves, through this process of transformation, growth, and change, perfect for you as well, because they want to be able to meet your expectations. They want to be able to meet you at your level. They want to no longer be fearful of what they feel for you. They want to show you how much they love you, tell you how much they love you, and not be afraid of doing that anymore. So this person is going through this massive metamorphosis because loving you is the right thing for them, is what they're saying is on this card, and that's coming through very powerfully at the moment. But yes, you really are their one true love. This Nine of Cups confirms that. And they want to get back to this happiness, to this joy, to this peace and stability that is being with you in this happy place. You are their happy space as well. And let's see what else. What else is Spirit sharing with the collective today, please? What do we need to hear? What is coming through for this message? And this is the Six of Swords. Now, the Six of Swords is all about transition. It is about leaving things in the past that belong in the past, that we really shouldn't be carrying forward into our lives with us. This is about your person leaving behind their fears, their lack of worthiness, their lack of confidence, their inability to show their emotions. All of these things this person is dumping off at the baggage claim, getting rid of it, because they don't want to be in that space where that stuff holds them down and ties them down and holds them back from living their best life anymore, because they see that carrying all of this stuff around with them has done exactly that. Six of Swords is about leaving our troubles. It is about letting that stuff go and going forward to a lighter, brighter, more tranquil, peaceful place in our lives. And that is what this person wants with you. They want this relationship to be calm, tranquil, and peaceful. They want to be able to be the person who can fulfill what you wish, hope, and dream for when it comes to a partner. They want to make sure that they can meet you at your level. They are going through this tremendous transition at the moment with this Six of Swords showing up. But the Six of Swords is also about communication. Your person reaching out to communicate with you via some sort of technology. The Six of Swords is a card of technology, so cell phone, app, direct message, email, voicemail message, however the two of you might communicate with one another through that technology. There's probably things that I'm not even aware of. I'm just surprised that we're living in Jetson world now, where we can look at each other on the phone and talk to one another. I didn't think that that would ever happen when I was a child, of course, because that was one of the things that came on Saturday morning TV when I was a child. Yes, just aging myself there, but you guys know how it is. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? And this is strength. Well, whatever your person may believe that they are lacking, they are going to find it. And strength, make sure of that. They are finding the courage, the strength, the confidence that they need to do what needs to be done, to open their heart, to be vulnerable, to show you how emotional they can be, to share their emotions with you, to share their love with you, to be the person who can stand by you and no longer be afraid. No longer be fearful, no longer running away and hiding, but standing firm in this love that they feel for you. Strength is ruled by Leo, but you don't have to be a Leo, nor does your person, for this reading to work for you or resonate with you. This is a collective reading. It is for everyone. It's more important that we consider the overall message that Spirit is sharing with the collective. And I really feel more than anything is that today's reading is about your person's feelings have scared them. And that's what's caused them to shut down and run away. But they are overcoming all of that fear, and they want to show up for you in a much bigger, more powerful way than they have ever shown up for you. And that is what I really feel that this is about today. Because with strength, your person is going to have the confidence and the courage, no longer being the cowardly lion, but the brave one, who can stand their ground, who can show you how they feel about you, who can tell you how they feel about you as well. Because with this strength card, you have inspired this person to leave these things behind that have been holding them back, their fears, their doubts, their illusions, whether this is something that you shared with them through conversations that you had with them, or something that you just reflected back to them through that mirror that you share with each other, or perhaps it's just because you've been praying for them and asking God or their angels and guides to show them what they need to work on so that they can heal of this stuff once and for all. And if someone has been raised not to show their emotions, that can be a wounded inner child. And that is something that takes some courage to address. You have to face that head on, and you've got to go back to that time in your life when that happened. And oh my God, that is not easy. You guys out there watching the reading, have you ever had to address your wounded inner child? Not everyone has one, of course, but many people do, because they did not receive the love and the affection that they needed from their parents or from whoever was their parental figure. And that is a really hard thing for a child to go through. And it makes me very sad, actually. Anyway, back to the reading. So, yes, your person is going to show up and tell you that you are their one true love, that they've always loved you, that you are the one for them, that loving you is right and they've never been so sure of anything in their entire life. This person is going to be able to open their heart. They're going to be able to be vulnerable. They're going to be able to meet you at your vibration, because this person is raising themselves up. They are empowering themselves, and they are doing it perhaps by sheer force of will, because this person does not want to give up on you or this relationship. But let's see what else Spirit is sharing with the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? And this is the Empress. Well, the Empress tells us that your person has such a desire and such an attraction and such an abundance of love for you. Your person sees a life with you. They see a future with you. They want these things as well, especially when we consider the combination of the Empress and the Nine of Cups. You are the one for them. They are the one for you. And this is what both of you individually know. Now we need to get the two of you together so you can share it with each other. Although I'm sure you both have already shared that for some of you in the past. But this is going to be about your person showing up and telling you that you are the one. The Empress is about an abundance of love that is here in this connection for the two of you. Your person has always felt this love. They've always experienced this love. They've always lived this love, but they were afraid of what they were feeling. But fear is being kicked away, as it deserves to be kicked away, because your person wants to embrace this love. They want to embrace this light, this energy, which is you, because they see you as someone who is so very loving, caring, giving, kind, and compassionate. And these are all attributes that this person loves about you. And they want to return all of that energy back to you that you have always shown to them. But also the Empress is about your person wanting a partnership with you, because the Empress is ultimately about commitment. It is about partnership, and this is what your person thinks about as well. And that can be also something that they were afraid of. They knew that to be with you, this was going to be it, that it was going to go all the way. And they perhaps have not wanted to have a relationship that goes all the way. Perhaps they've been jaded to love. Perhaps they've had commitment fears. Perhaps they've just decided they are never going to have a long-term partnership. But all of that is shifting and changing within your person. And that is part of the growth and transformation that's happening for them while you are away from each other. The Empress is the energy of the divine feminine. We all have that divine masculine and divine feminine energies within us. Your person is going to return to you, nurturing, giving, caring, supportive, compassionate, generous. all of the things that you have given to them, they are going to reflect back to you, and you will see them making sure that you feel loved and cherished and respected by them as well. But let's see what else. What else is coming through for this message today, please? What do we need to hear? And this is the Chariot. Well, the Chariot is all about getting moving. And here we have this powerful goddess-like figure driving this chariot through the water, being pulled by two beautiful white unicorns, a couple of sea turtles down here as well, and of course the little crab that goes with the chariot, because the chariot is ruled by Cancer. Beautiful castle in the sky here, but the chariot, that is all about success. It is all about overcoming. It is all about winning, actually, the chariot is, because your person is overcoming their issues. They're overcoming their fears. They are going to stand on the other side of their fears, and they are going to shout from the rooftops how they feel about you, because when they show back up, they're going to be showing you their emotions. They're not going to be holding it back anymore. And you will be so glad when you hear this person tell you how they feel about you. They are going to open their heart, basically, is what this is all about. But this is about movement. Getting things out of where they have been, getting things out of being stuck and in limbo, getting things out of stagnation, because this is about your person actually jumping into that chariot and taking action to make something happen between the two of you. At the moment, they are focused, though, on successfully overcoming their challenges and their obstacles, and they will be very successful on overcoming those things that have been holding them back. Those illusions that have been in their head for a very long time, getting rid of their fears, their lack of confidence, not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, being able to open up and express their emotions and show you how they feel. They are overcoming all of that because this person does not want to continue on their journey through life without you. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Now this card comes with number 42. If anyone resonates with number 42, that can be April 2nd. It can be February 4th. It can be the number 6. So it could be June. It could be the 6th of any month as well. If that resonates with anyone, or if those dates resonate with anyone. Now Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. And here we have this figure holding a net, and she's actually caught what looks like a seahorse and a little fish here. But what this is really about is preparations. Making preparations. Being ready is a beautiful thing. Your person has not been ready. They were fearful of what they were feeling for you. They were afraid of the love. They were afraid of how intense this connection is. So during this time they've been away from you, they have been making preparations, because preparations come to fruition. This is about your person using this time away from you to prepare for this union with you, which is what both of you are supposed to be doing during this time of no contact, of silence, when the two of you are in this place where you are at the moment, away from each other. And for the majority of you watching the reading, that is where you are. But this is what this person is doing. It's what you are doing as well, whether you realize this is what's happening or not. It is what is happening because you are preparing ultimately for this partnership, for this union, for this happiness, for this wishes being fulfilled that comes with that 9 of Cups. And that is about your happiness as well for you guys watching the reading. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Ooh, Perfect Storm, number 44. I love this bird so much. The courage to step into life. This is not any kind of real bird, obviously. It's some sort of mythical bird, although it kind of looks like a raven, I think, as opposed to a blackbird. But it does have peacock feathers, so it's fabulous, whatever it is. But that lightning bolt is zapping that bird's heart. The courage to step into life. That lightning bolt giving courage to this bird so that it can step into life, so that it's no longer afraid, so that it's no longer fearful, so that it has courage and confidence and that power that also comes with this Strength card and this Magician card. Right at the heart chakra space. Your person allowing their heart to open to you so that the two of you can build a real relationship with love as the cornerstone, as the foundation for this relationship moving forward. Your person getting ready to take the plunge, getting ready to take this giant step into this connection with you, very much like the Fool card, if the Fool card was on the table. But this Perfect Storm card comes with number 44. If anyone resonates with number 44, now that can be April 4th. It can also be the number 8. It can be August, and it can be the 8th of any month as well. So I love this card, though. The courage to step into life. And when you really think about it, if someone is afraid of love, they are not fully experiencing everything that life has to offer. Are they? No, they're not. But by having the courage to step into life, they're going to be able to have that courage to feel, to experience, to accept and enjoy love and no longer being afraid of it. Because this person doesn't want to be afraid anymore. They don't want to live in that place of fear anymore. They don't want to not feel worthy of you or of this love or this relationship anymore. So they are raising themselves up. They are lifting their vibration so that when they return to you, the two of you can build this happy partnership together, creating this happiness in this 9 of Cups space. That is all about happiness, love, joy, balance, peace, and abundance in this relationship for the two of you. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is longing with this beautiful purple flower, craving, aching, and wanting. Well, I do feel this person definitely wants you. They crave you. They ache for you at times perhaps as well, because with that Strength card, well, strength is about passion as well. So of course, they could be craving, aching for you and wanting you, absolutely. But longing, I feel that this is something that comes from the heart center. There is a longing for you that consumes this person at times. And they are hoping and praying that when they come towards you, that you are going to see these changes in them. Because they know they're going to have the courage and the confidence within them to show you their emotions, to tell you how they feel, to be expressive of the love that they feel for you. But they're also going to show you that they've got this confidence about them now, that they feel worthy of you and of this relationship. You have encouraged this person by inspiring them to go through these changes. That being in that space of being afraid of everything was not the right space to be. You have encouraged this person by inspiring them to grow and evolve in ways that you cannot even see yet. But when you see the transformation in this person, that 6 of Swords is about transition. When you see this transformation in this person, you're going to be amazed. You're going to be so happy yourself, as if you are getting your wishes fulfilled, because that is what that 9 of Cups is. It is the wish card. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Well, this is healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing. Well, yes, releasing fears, embracing love, purifying, getting rid of anything and everything that has held us back. Cleansing, getting rid of all of those things that we have listened to for so very long about ourselves that are just that negative self-talk that we shouldn't be listening to anyway. Because we are strong, powerful beings. And that is what this person is seeing about themselves, especially with the combination of the Magician and the Strength card. Standing in their power, standing in their strength and their courage and their confidence to show back up for you. And show you that they want to fulfill your wishes, your hopes, and your dreams by being the partner who can be there for you and be everything that you have ever hoped and prayed for when it comes to love. But let's see what else is coming in for this message today, please. What is Spirit sharing with the collective? Open heart. We have this little heart here, and it says receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. Well, I feel that this is about your person getting rid of their fears so that they can be receptive to love, so that they can be vulnerable, so that they can open their heart and no longer stay safe and protected behind that wall that they have put between the two of you, because they couldn't stay safe and protected there anyway, because the feelings that they had for you were still there. It's not like they magically disappeared or went away. They just weren't doing anything with them. And when you hold your feelings and your emotions in for such a long time, it is really not good for the heart chakra. You need to keep those chakras open and moving. And so I feel that's why this person as well is going to be so much more open and receptive to experiencing this love with you. This person has perhaps never experienced true love in their life. They were raised not to show their emotions, for some of you out there watching this reading. And that is a difficult thing to go through when you are a child, carrying that with you for a very long time. But your person wants to be vulnerable. They want to let down their guard, and they want to let you in because they understand that this love isn't scary. It's beautiful. It's passionate. It's magical. It's wonderful. It is mesmerizing. It is a soul deep love that they are so grateful for. And you will see their appreciation and gratitude to you as well for waiting for them, for being with them, but most of all for loving them. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is intuition. This says heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. Well, I do feel that this person has always had an inner knowing that the two of you belong together. Just like you have always had this inner knowing that the two of you belong together, and that you sing the same heart song. The telepathy is intense between the two of you, as is the empathy. You share that with each other. You pick up each other's thoughts, feelings, emotions, happiness, sadness, anguish, pain, everything. And that is because of the power of this connection. You are so tightly and powerfully connected with each other. Your love is shifting this person's sphere to the place where they're going to be able to open their heart to you, because they want to open up to you as they come back into your life. Their feelings for you have scared them, but they are allowing that fear to dissolve and be replaced by this love that they feel for you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you watching today. Have a great day, everyone.